the new Inferno. Here we go. Let's have a look here. Alright, yep, so right off the get-go, new spawn. One thing I did notice, you can no longer throw the nades into the B from here. Looks like you can still smoke mid over. Still kind of like a little boost spot, but not well protected like it used to be from the haystack. You can still throw the one-way smoke here, just kind of have to it's a little bit different. You have to get right into that corner there, and you can get yourself a nice little one-way with a sniper rifle or with a rifle. But yeah, everything basically got widened. Looks like they got rid of like all the corners. Most of the stuff is made out of wood. So if you come this way here, kind of a nice little faster way to get into the apartments here. But all of this is spammable, even with a Glock. So when you come from the T-apps, you can throw a molly, clear this out. You can spam that spot out. I don't think anybody would ever play balcony anymore except for a really quick peek. Unless somebody got here very late in here. This is probably how I would play it if I was going cheeky. But yeah, it's very easily spammable from the stairs. So yeah, all of this. Ridiculous. What? This only works. Okay, no mind. That's our from the mid. Okay. So on here, you can no longer jump from what used to be truck onto the railings and make it over onto the porch side. You would have to basically have somebody boost you over up on here and then jump off of there onto the rooftop there. So there you go. Obviously the bomb site is super open. You cannot jump on any of these pillars or anything like that. I don't know, let's try the bulb. No. Alright. Very minimal amount of coverage. It's all just gonna be straight up aim fights. That's all it's really gonna come down to. One more thing to cover from the T-spawn would probably be they added this separate location here that you can go from the spawn. So I don't know why. I think it's just as fast, but maybe it's faster if you get one of these like really far spawns here. You could go this way to get to the alt mid as fast as you can. But really not much change there. Still same corners basically. They did get rid of a couple of nice headshot spots for the window. The squeaky door is still here. You cannot jump on top of this anymore, I don't think. Under here they put a headshot bar on there, so you would have to shoot low. Let's have a look here. When you come into the T-apps, you can no longer... You can come over here and aim at the window. And by the way, all of this is spammable, even with Glocks. But you can no longer jump over this way in order to get on this, to get a pick onto the CT stairs there by the boiler. But that's about it, really. When you come out of the T apps, it's very open. You're probably not gonna see too many people playing Graveyard anymore. Maybe just a headshot there. And my prediction would be either they would play over here on top of the bike, not on top of the bike, but all the way back for like a headshot when you come out late. Because this is kind of like a very easy kill, I believe. I don't know if we can still jump onto the pillar there. Let's have a try. Nope, you cannot. Maybe onto the basket. And right after this, I'm gonna move on to CT side of it. No. So yeah, under here or in the what used to be a pit. No more truck. Library also all spammable as well. I'll show it to you in a second. So if somebody's saving, you can just kill him if you know he's there. So everything is spammable. It is ridiculous. Switched over to the CT. Basically kind of like the same setup in CT spawn. You don't really have that hidden spot that you used to have for the arch, if they were to push arch. Arch still has, it's a lot wider as you can see, and I don't know, maybe you could throw a smoke over here and peek over it, but stupid. Still the cubby here. And when you go into the bomb site B, they're very interested. Kind of like, it's just like bomb site A. So to get up here, you kind of have to center yourself on this now. And you can still get up here and things like that. You used to be able to jump onto the well and peek into the construction. That's no longer really an option. I do see potential for peeking the site if you throw a smoke here and use it as a one-way off of this bench or off of this flower pot. Still tree. And here's the tricky part. I feel like lots of people are gonna stop playing the bomb site, and I feel like lots of people are gonna be playing heavy, I don't know what you call this, church, because there's so many spots to check. If you want to check close right, you could get shot from there, right? If you want to check into all the way through onto the right here, you could already get shot either from there, or have somebody standing over here. So I feel like lots of people are gonna be playing crossfire or playing contact. So let's say this guy draws you out, and you kind of decide to push up towards him. You could get shot from here, you could get shot from over the sandbag, behind sandbag, or this pillar here. Ridiculous. So coffins, no longer flowers. Speaking of coffins, they are now spammable. That used to be spools. So the coffins are spammable. No longer grill, still coffins. Not really a headshot anymore. Exposes a lot of your torso. And look how wide this is. This is ridiculous. This is what used to be a little cubby hole, and this is what used to be a car. If you have an up, you could shoot through this wall here and try to get some kills onto the people. So this is what basically I have been looking at, and this is like my kind of, I don't know, description of the map, I guess. This is kind of crazy. Like, in order to smoke this off now, you really gotta figure out how you're gonna get that smoke right in the center. So you gotta start throwing some smokes, and you gotta know the you know, directory of the smokes in order to cover everything without any gaps. Because if not, you're basically gonna screw yourself. You can still throw the mollies and things like that. I've tried it. You can throw the smokes onto the coffins there. You can molly all of this out still. I haven't really tried to get them into the new box. By the way, there is no more gap on the new box anymore. It's all enclosed, and you can't really cheat this little crack anymore. They got rid of Emo. Emo's no longer there. And yeah, it's gonna be definitely interesting. I might try to queue up over here and see how it goes for the Inferno match, but all of this is now basically spammable. If you want to kill somebody and you think he's at the logs, he's dead. Vice versa, if somebody thinks you're picking close by, and they can just put a nice little lineup of that corner there with the wall and basically ruin your life. I'm personally not gonna be picking this corner anymore. This is ridiculous. Same with this, really. I mean, it would probably take 2 mollies to molly this out, but there's no really advantage on it anymore, I don't think. Same with this. All wood, you will get destroyed. I wouldn't play here, ever. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna go into matchmaking, try it out. But that's about it, really, to it. You can't even see anything into the site anymore, no boosting. But I'm gonna go and get into some matchmaking, test it out, and then see where it goes from there. So, hope you guys enjoyed it.